Oh man, it's impossible to pour with this thing without spilling it everywhere. Wish there was a better way.
Babe, why don't you just use the clearly filtered water pump?
Much easier. The clearly filtered water pump is really a pretty cool piece of gear. I just got a hold of one of these, and I'm actually very impressed with it. In a lot of situations, you know, as a prepper or somebody who, you know, puts back water for use at a later time in an emergency or something along those lines, kind of the thing that you run into a lot of times when you're using larger storage containers is how do you get the water out effectively? And this is a product that actually kind of addresses that. And what I like about it is not only is it a pump that you can use, and I'll show you how that works here in just a second, but it also comes with an advanced water filter that'll filter up to 200 gallons as well. So you can just screw that right on the end there, and you can be filtering the water as you put it in, just in case you're worried about the you know, if the water source was contaminated or something along those lines during storage or something, then you can put this on here just to double check and make sure. But if you're certain that the water source is good, then it works just as good by saving your filter and putting it right into the water source, and then you can just pump it out just like that. Now, this pump actually works on the upstroke, so it's a little different than might be intuitive, but it actually works pretty efficiently, as you can see. I mean, I don't have to pump real hard to get, you know, a good flow of water or anything like that. It actually, you know, works pretty well. So, you know, out of a bucket of water or 5-gallon bucket or something like that, works well. Out of the store-bought containers, it works well, as you saw a minute ago. Let's take a look and see what it looks like working out of a 55-gallon drum. So, as you can see, all I'll have to do is put this together to put it into the 55-gallon drum. It's built and constructed in kind of a modular fashion so that you can adjust it for the size that you need. If you've got a shorter container, you know, you take off some of these pieces. If you've got a longer container, then you can add them. So it's really pretty cool. Okay, so I've got the clearly filtered water pump fully assembled here. We've got the filter on the end and all the pieces added on. And what I'm going to do here is I've just removed the bung from this. This is a standard 55-gallon water drum. Just a lot of people use these for rain catch barrels and those kind of things. And then I can just stick this in here. And basically what you're going to want to do is just kind of keep one hand on it, you know, held at the right height. And you can kind of put it towards your container or whatever it is you're going to use to fill up. Get that out of the way. And then you just start to pump. Let it build up suction a little bit here. And here comes the water. This is a 1-liter water container. And it looks like it took about 12 pumps to fill up a liter. And really, it's pretty much effortless. So let's take this inside and take a look at it on the bench top and let you see how it's constructed and the kind of quality and craftsmanship that goes into it. Okay, so the clearly filtered water pump, the actual depth that it can reach down into something is about 3 feet when it's all assembled like this. Total overall length is about 3 feet 5 inches. When it's collapsed, you can add in another probably 12 inches or so if the handle is extended. Let me go ahead and pull this apart and give you a good look at the filter. This is a 200-gallon filter. You know, it's built so that it's got kind of a pre-filter screen there in the end. constructed, you know, sealed up and very durable and heavy duty. You know, you're not gonna hurt this thing at all. So nice little unit there. I'm gonna go ahead and pull the rest of this apart, and I'll take it apart and then I'll show it to you in the pieces here. Okay, so we got it fully disassembled here, and it's really constructed pretty well, as you'll see. Starting down here at the end, we have the end piece that the filter actually screws into right here, and that butts up to it, you know, nice and tight. And then you've got a check ball right in here, and that just obviously prevents the water flow from going the wrong way. Then you come down to the first piece, and this is actually kind of what creates your suction as you pull it through. You've got a stainless steel pump rod here. It's got all, you know, adjustable nuts. It does come with replacement washers or seals, so that in case the ones, you know, initially wear out, you can replace those. And then that just fits perfectly down inside that tube, you know, and as it pumps, it creates suction. So then these stainless steel pieces just fit together, you know, nicely like this, and you can adjust that down, you know, with the jam nuts to the proper tightness, so they don't go anywhere and that kind of thing. And you just do that all the way through. And then, as you'll see, each section has got, you know, O-rings on it, you know, to make the seal nice and tight. Constructed with a heavy-duty, you know, plastic, and it's definitely food grade and safe for, you know, use with water and drinking water and all those kinds of things. So at the top part here, you've got the handle, and that's again just part of that same stainless steel pump system. You've got a seal here for going over those water bottles. It can kind of attach to those there, and then you've got the spout right here. And the spout is adjustable. You can turn it, you know, to the side if you'd like, or you can just, you know, have it facing down. And then you do have a little closure thing as well. So really a pretty cool system. And the price is actually surprisingly affordable, about $54 retail. And again, you know, this cartridge, this filter is replaceable as well at an additional cost. But as is, right, you can filter 200 gallons of fresh water. So that's pretty impressive right there. And I will put up some statistics at the end of this video that will show you the exact percentages of what it filters out and all that kind of stuff. So anyhow, guys, this has just been just a quick video, kind of a quick review of the clearly filtered water pump. I think it's a pretty awesome piece of gear, especially if you're somebody who stores water and you store it in larger containers. You know, if you store it in 55-gallon containers, or if you store it in, you know, those store-bought kind of, what are they, 10 gallons or so, then this is a really good option for you for getting that water out, because it can be kind of a pain, you know, to extract that. Some people rely on like 12-volt pumps or other electric pumps or whatever, but, you know, if you're actually having to need that water, you may not actually have electricity either. So having a hand pump option, you know, might not be a bad idea. So anyhow, I give this about an 8.5 out of 10 stars. I think it's a really good product. I think the only thing that I would add as a suggestion to Clearly Filtered might be some different types of accessories to seal, you know, onto different containers. Maybe an actual fitting that would fit on here that would fit into your typical bung, a 55-gallon drum or something along those lines. But that's really, I mean, that's kind of reaching. It's actually pretty good as is. So I don't really have any other issues with it whatsoever. So anyhow, guys, I hope you enjoyed this, and if you did, please be sure to like and subscribe and share with your friends. It definitely helps us out when you do that, and we'll see you shortly on another video here soon. Thanks.